But we're still starting with 2 for You. So after 2 for You, we need to have our Chromebooks out and awake and our phones put away. So
I got chargers. Be chargers. Is that you?
my charger's plugged in up there. Miss Allen. All right, 2 minutes. Who was it that needed it?
Yeah, cool. Cool. Yeah, cool.
This Jay's working with him. I'm not sure what's going on.
That's what I
All right, 1 minute. I need your Chromebooks out and awake. Thank you, those of you who already have them out. $36, and those of you who don't have them out yet. Alright, you guys, 2 for You is over, so if you'll start putting away your personal devices. If your Chromebook is not out, please get it out now. Okay, so first things first, if you're wondering why is she standing up here talking, it's because it's my solo week, yay! Which basically just means that I had to do a lot of paperwork and I'm teaching all week, okay? So by the end of this week, you are going to be able to use narratives and other modes of writing with effective techniques, well-chosen details, and a structured sequence for a purpose. If that doesn't make sense to you now, it is okay because it will soon. All right, so the reason I had to get your Chromebooks out are because we're starting with a bell ringer. If you will go on Classroom, it's under 9:15 through 9:22 bell ringers. And you will answer this question. There's a spot, I already put the dates on there for you, but there is a spot for the prompt as well as your answer. And today's prompt is, what is your favorite story, movie, book, show, etc.? You just have to choose one of those. You don't have to do all of them. Describe what happened in it. Why is it your favorite? And then as you finish those, you can grab 3 different highlighters from this table over here. But I need everybody working on their bell ringers, please.
You see what? The ringer? What did you say?
Your favorite story, movie, book, or show? You just have to choose one of them. Like, so you can tell me your favorite movie or your favorite book or your favorite story. We don't know.
You ain't been in a Fight Club?
Alright, I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes to finish these up. Yes, whenever you're done, you need to grab, not 21 minutes. I think it is. Whenever you are done, come grab 3 different color highlighters. Therefore, I give you a hint today.
Make sure you write that down too.
Alright, a minute to finish up if you're not already done. Alright, raise your hand if you're still writing on your bell ringer. Okay. Alright, now, will somebody volunteer to share with us? I need one person and then we can all move on to Beyond Bay.
You see, my favorite book, or one of the book, is Long Walk to Water, and it's these 2 people who lived in Africa, but one came to United States and one stayed back, but they were from different timeline. So the one who came to America learned to help the people from Africa.
Okay.
So he went back and she met this girl from this different story, and so he helped her. So 2 people and different story, but they meet at the ending.
Why is it your favorite?
My favorite because it brings back memories. Yeah.
Alright, do I have somebody from this table who wants to share?
It's a great book, Beyond Bay. It's a great book.
Paul.
I put my favorite movie as like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Okay.
It's about this guy who's like a reporter for Life magazine, and he has to find this guy to get a picture for Life magazine, and then he does all this crazy stuff even though he's just a regular dude. And then they just taught me a good lesson to enjoy the now.
Alright. Jalen, what's yours? Rick and Morty, why?
I love Rick and Morty.
It's funny? Okay. Alright, then who at this table wants to share?
The movie Scary Movie.
The what?
The movie Scary Movie.
Scary movie? Oh, okay. So tell me about this. He was telling me that, I was like, I don't like scary movies, and I was like,
That's hilarious.
he was like, it's not scary, it's funny. So explain this movie to me. I'm confused.
It's, you know Ghostface, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like sort of that, but it's like funny version of Ghostface.
Okay. So it's just like doing funny stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to go home and watch this.
It's really fun. It's inappropriate.
Oh, got it. All right. Anybody else want to share before I go? I don't want to step on your toes. Okay, guys. Yeah. Angel, you too. All of you, stop talking. Serious. All right. Does anybody else want to go before I share mine? I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
No, what?
All right, mine. I'm gonna share my favorite movie. It's Titanic. I love Titanic. I have since I was a little girl. But if you've never watched Titanic, first of all, go home and watch it. It's really good and it's worth the
I heard
time.
it's like 5 hours long.
It is. It's like 4.5, but it's really good. So
Y'all, when I was little, it was on VHS tapes, and it was 2 tapes because it was so long. Like you had a part 1 tape that you watched, and you had to put in the second tape to finish watching.
all right, and then so if you've never watched it, it's about Jack and Rose, and Jack's this really poor boy, and then Rose is from this wealthy family, right? And so they're on this cruise ship together, and they end up falling in love. And if you've never watched it, you do surely you know that the Titanic does hit the iceberg and does sink. In which, in case you want to watch it, I won't tell you how it ends. But I like it because it like has some drama, lots of romance, but also like some heartbreak and some
Not
hard
of
decisions.
crushing.
Yeah.
Isn't that based on a true story?
Well, the Titanic's a true story.
Like the Jack and Rose girl.
I don't think
think
so.
that's real.
I don't think so, but
You sure?
I think it was.
is it?
Yeah,
Somebody
I'm
look it
pretty sure it is.
Is it?
I don't know.
Look
if
it
was
up, I
based
don't
on-
know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because that woman was, she was an old woman when the movie was made. She was the one that they got the story.
Alright, so it is based on the true story. Gotcha. Alright, so we're done with that. We're done with our Chromebooks. You can close them. Okay. Alright, so like I said, we are going to be taking a break from the novel. Hey, guys, listen. We're going to be taking a break from reading the novel and working on college essays for the week. I do want to preface this by saying if you have already written a college essay, I'm so sorry, you are going to write another one, a new one for this class. But in saying that, it's okay. This essay I'm having you guys write is going to be about 500 words. So it's really easy. Okay?
You said about?
About 500. Well, 500 words is your minimum. So, I also want to say that I do have a prompt list for you guys, but if you're, for example, applying to UK and they have a specific prompt that they're asking you to answer and that's not on my prompt list, please feel free to answer the UK prompt. Okay? As long as you clear it with me first. I'm going to be flexible with that so that you can actually use these essays. So, before we get started, I just want to kind of go over the purpose of a college essay. Some of you might be sitting here right now looking at me like, I am not going to college, why do I need this? And to which I would say every single job that you are ever going to have in your life. Is everybody here planning on having a job at some point in their life? No? Well, then you're lying. Okay. All right, but in any job interview or any interview of any kind, you will be asked about yourself and about your personality and like what you're doing, okay? And this essay will be a great. Can I stop talking? It's a great chance for you to like get to know yourself better. So think of it more as like a personal narrative, okay? So the purpose of these essays. A college application is more than just test scores and your transcript. The people that are reading this application want to get to know you as a person. A college essay is your chance to humanize your application. So whenever it's just like your generic answers to their generic questions and your test scores and your transcript, it can kind of seem robotic. And this essay is a chance to humanize your application, which is why we will not be using AI. And trust me, I can tell when you do, because it's obvious. So I want you to be thinking about what makes you stand out. What have you been through that has made you a better person? It really lets the colleges know that you are more than a test score, which you are. You for sure are. Something that Miss Allen said at the beginning of the year to you guys was that, you know, we're not preparing y'all for a test right now. Your entire life, you've been like working towards the end of the year for K-Prep, ACT, SAT, AP exams. You don't have a test. You don't have a big standardized test to take. So you're really just kind of here to have some fun, learn a few things along the way. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. We do have an assignment today. We're going to be looking at a model essay that I actually had AI write for me. So if it seems like AI wrote it, it's probably because it did. But we are going to read this out loud, so just give me a minute to pass them out. This is what we're using the highlighters for. So if you did not pick up highlighters, then you need to get those now.
Sorry, I'm rejecting somebody if they say that they failed the driver's test 3 times as their failure.
All right. So if everybody will flip over to the back page where it says sample college essay, I'm going to start by reading this out loud. I need everybody following along on the paper, please. And paying attention. When I was 15, I failed my driver's test. Not once, 3 times. Each failure carried its own sting. The first time I missed a stop sign. The second time I backed over a cone. The third time the instructor sighed so loudly I wanted to disappear. To me, a driver's license meant freedom. The ability to take myself to school, to work, to see friends. Without it, I felt stuck. Dependent on my mom, who worked long shifts, and my friends who didn't always understand why I couldn't just get it together. At first, I blamed the unfairness of it all. Some of my classmates passed easily, even though they joked about never practicing. Meanwhile, I spent hours driving around empty parking lots only to choke during the exam. But after the third failure, I stopped blaming the test and started asking myself a harder question. Why was I so afraid of making mistakes when I practiced so perfectly fine at home? The answer came during one late night drive with my mom. I confessed that I was terrified of failing in front of other people, terrified that my mistakes would make me look stupid. She reminded me of Trevor Noah's stories in Born a Crime. Noah describes the constant fear of standing out in apartheid South Africa, where even walking down the street could be dangerous. Yet he always shows how humor and resilience allowed him to move forward, even when he felt out of place. My fear wasn't life-threatening like his, but I realized it worked the same way. I was letting the fear of other people's judgment control me. The next time I took the test, I still felt nervous, but I decided to approach it differently. Instead of hiding from my mistakes, I admitted to myself that they were part of the process. When I rolled too far past the stop line, I didn't panic, I adjusted. When I hesitated before a turn, I breathed and kept going. By the end of the exam, it hadn't been perfect, but I had been persistent. I passed. That moment taught me that failure isn't the opposite of growth, it's the engine of it. I carry that lesson with me now, whether I'm writing essays that fall apart before they come together, or taking risks by applying to colleges far from home. Trevor Noah writes, "Being chosen is the greatest gift you can give to another human being. I learned that choosing to keep showing up, even when it's hard, is the greatest gift I can give myself." Okay, so a couple things before y'all get started. 1, on the front, you will see at the very top, right under directions, it says thesis statement, color 1, voice, color 2, etc. I would like for you to highlight those in the color that you'll be using, just so I know that like your blue is thesis, your green is voice, so on and so forth, okay? Then, if you're looking at this, you're like, oh shoot, Miss Stafford, like I don't know what a thesis statement is, it's okay. I gave you the definition right under it, okay? So if you need a reminder of what it is, it's the definition's right under, and then a question under that, and you answer the question on this line. Now, does anybody have any questions that need to be asked to the whole class? Okay. You have the rest of the class period to finish this, and then after you finish this, you may put in your headphones and work on your choice boards. But you finish this first. Now, I will say that, like my essay highlighting worksheet has to be turned in today. I will not be taking it. Has to be turned in today. Sure. Oh, number 5 is a bonus. I really just put that on there for like if you're one of my people who's like, I'm applying to BYU and they have like this certain prompt. Put that on number 5. Or if you have something you really want to write about, put it on there. As long as I approve it, you're good to go. So, yeah. But you do not have to answer number 5, that's why it's a bonus. So it's what?
Yes.
But her maiden name was Chesapeake. the whole out of the story and how the so what do you say? Like name? Okay, so how can you use that for college or in school? Whenever you're done, you can turn it into the tray back here. Like I said, they are due by the end of today.
Oh, snap.
We'll get back to it.
Choice board on paper.
I think it was. Maybe she is.
I was wondering. I'm sure. We don't got much of it.
We don't, I was there.
Wait, what'd you say?
Thank you.
One of crime study guide. Still out here.
You guys are doing a good job prepping for.
Well, one of you, one of you others. Okay, like, where do I put it? I'm not lying to the government. No, I think only one of them has to be protected. That's what it does matter. You must have, at least one of them.
I was gonna catch him.
Okay, do I, oh, yeah. No, I have my phone number here. Not you.
Shirt.
Thank you for coming out.
Whatever.
You like the shirt right
Back to
now?
cover.
I was about to ask Paco. I guess.
If you want to call
That's
Pasco,
a
go
good
take
little
it.
thing. I got it. So they have I think it's really stupid for one for this team. They got all they do is script, man. The pass that you have to take, when the bathroom's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
And just after, those papers, those do tomorrow, right?
What papers?
The crazy papers, whatever those are called.
The, like, choice board papers?
Yeah, those.
They're due next Monday.
Next week.
Are these the
Right there on the
choice
board.
Next Monday.
Are these the choice board?
That's like one of the options for choice, that's one of the choices for choice boards.
Ooh. Ooh. Thinking outside the box about that.
Yes.
What do you call it?
Yes.
I'm like, what are you gonna take all those again?
About Charlie Kirk. What are your thoughts on his assassination?
Yeah, I don't think anyone deserves to die due to violence.
Oh, wow, man. Do you want
That was a great response.
Oh, yeah. Day one, hashtag done.